the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy Hundo, and we back talking sports. So, it was some games that went on today. As you know, I want to report first. I want to say congratulations to Cam Thomas for getting signed by the Bucks. I was hoping my Pistons maybe would take a chance on him, but happy he got to a team anyways. I hope this is a wake up call for him. I want to talk about the Charlotte Hornets and their 9 game winning streak. Charlotte Hornets are now 25-28 and have won 9 in a row. And so, in the month of February, they are averaging, they are shooting 44% from three. No, they're taking 44 and they're shooting 36% from three. They're 3-0. They're 14-6 in the last 20 games. They're 3-0 this month already. They're scoring about 112 points. Um, they're +8. They winning by 8 points. Outscoring teams by 8 points. 23 assists. I mean, win percentage. They're shooting, you know what I'm saying, 44%. Now, the month of January, they were 11-6. They was putting up 117 points a game. They were shooting 48% from the field, 39% from three, 82% from the free throw line. They're 14th in points per game and 11th in opponent points per game. That's a far cry. I mean, that's a far cry from what they were earlier. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they have won 9 in a row and they have beaten some very good teams. They have beaten some very good teams between the Spurs, you know what I'm saying, beating the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't just no fluke run, I don't believe. Um yeah, so this team is it's not just no you know what I'm saying, no fluky run. I think they might have found something. Yeah, I think they might have found and you know who knows what happens. But they're on a 9 game winning streak. They are you know what I'm saying, nothing to be messed with. They didn't climb all the way. They have climbed all the way to the play-in. And with them doing that, they are very dangerous. Because they have shooters everywhere, Continental, Brandon Miller. They went and got Kobe White. I don't, So right now they have at this present moment right now they have the eighth best offensive rating and they're 18th in defensive rating. Their net rating they're 12th. So they're 12th. Neither is my goat, brother. So you go to another channel. Jordan or LeBron not my goat. So I don't know why y'all act like those the only two damn players who uh who in the GOAT conversation. Neither of those is my GOAT. If you on this channel, you know who my GOAT is. So, but yeah, the Hornets, they doing their thing, man. They definitely hooping. Miles Bridges, bitch ass, he averaging 18. Conker Nipple averaging 19. Brandon Miller averaging 20. LaMelo Ball averaging 19. And then you got, well, they traded him, but Colin Sexton was coming off the bench, but they traded him. Kobe White is better. Yeah, he's definitely a goat too. But yeah, Jordan or LeBron is definitely not my goat. Neither one of them. Although I understand Jordan, I do see Jordan being the consensus goat for most people, but that's not my goat. But yeah, man, shout out to the Hornets, man. I wanted to show them some love because they definitely been cooking. Definitely been cooking. So today, the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks, they got into early game. I watched most of that game, man. I actually watched the whole game, if I'm being honest. Knicks look great, man. They looked pretty good with their defense. Jalen Brunson, he looked good from the tip. Um, Jose Alvarado was the most impactful player for them, if I'm being honest. Defensively, uh, him taking Brunson off the ball, setting up different players, the defense he played. I'm pretty sure he had a high plus minus. Yeah, he was a plus 13. So yeah, Jose Alvarado was really good for them. Um, Diarrhea, that's what I call him. But Muhammad, yeah, Diarrhea, he was really good for them. He hit all his shots. He had 10 points. He was a plus 22. He did pretty good on Jalen Brown guarding him because Miles Bridges was getting cooked defensively. But Miles Bridges ended up with 14, 5 of 10. Josh Hart was 7 of 14, 19 points. Cat had a bad game shooting the ball, but he was still a plus 10. He had 11 points. He was in foul trouble, you know what I'm saying, at first, but he had 11 and 10. But New York pretty much had control of this game, you know what I'm saying, for a good portion of it. It was back and forth for a minute. At the beginning, but then New York, they asserted their dominance. And this is what I mean by them being their defense being inconsistent. I think we are a bad matchup for them, the Pistons. So, and I think that we just have it in our head that, like, you know what I'm saying, that shit's not going to happen again. So, Jalen Brunson was 12 of 21, 31, 8 assists, you know what I'm saying, 4 8 from 3. You know what I'm saying? Asar had that boy in hell, so, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, shout out to Jose Alvarado. He did a really good job coming off the bench, man. Um, yeah, did a good job, man. It's not really I could say other than Nikola Vucevic is horrible defensively. Everybody know that. I told you that ain't the sign they think it's gonna be. Cause that don't mean shit to Detroit. He just more food. But yeah, Jalen Brown, he got clamped up in the second half. If I'm being real, he had to have most of his points in the first half because he got low key like you know what I'm saying. He got clamped up. He had 13 in the first half and probably like 13 in the second half. Yeah, but the thing is, that third quarter, he went crazy. You feel me? He was going crazy in that third quarter, right? But then the fourth quarter came, and you know what I'm saying, 0 for 3, -5. And then Derek White went off in the second quarter. They got outscored, what? Yeah, they got outscored 29-25. Everything was looking good. In the third quarter, that's when everything started going downhill. 25, they shut them down, 25 points to 15. Jalen Brown literally had all their points in the third quarter. One assist for Jalen Brown. And that's why I say he's not better than Jason Tatum. You can say what you want about Jason Tatum and his inability to be, you know what I'm saying, very aggressive and everything like that. If Jason Tatum was in Jalen Brown pace, this team would be doing the same thing, bro. I 100% believe that. And because number one, Jason Tatum is just as dynamic on the offensive end, even really more than him. Number two, number two, Jason Tatum is a versatile defender, just like Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown is a better defender, but he's a versatile defender as well. And Jason Tatum is literally a point forward. That's why people hyping up Jalen Brown as they should be, but you don't have to do that to try to tear down Jason Tatum. So, but yeah, the Celtics get whooped 111-89. Good. Knicks get a bounce back win after losing by 40 to my Pistons, which made me feel very good. So, other notable wins: Heat crushed the bitch ass Wizards 132-101. Raptors smoked hoe ass Pacers 122-104, and the Clippers they destroyed the Timberwolves 115-96. And the Clippers actually, well, they ain't really skipped a beat for real, for real. Minnesota, Kawhi get to shoot as much as he want. You know what I'm saying? He get to shoot as much as he want. No James Harden. Shit. They once they get Benedict Mathurin and Darius Garland, they gonna be straight. I think they gonna be alright. For real. I think once Benedict Mathurin comes in, he can straight get buckets. That's all he coming in for. Straight getting buckets. If I'm being real, he can come off the 6-man role or something like that. Or low key, you could start him over Derek Jones or Chris Dunn. He should definitely start over one of them. It should be Benedict Mathurin and Darius Garland in the backcourt with Brook Lopez, John Collins, and Kawhi Leonard. That's a solid squad. But yeah, Kawhi 41, 8 rebounds, four steals. John Collins had 15. Um, Everybody scored, man. Chris Dunn had 9 points. Jordan Miller had 8. Kobe Sanders had 10 points. So on and so forth. And there are two additions that didn't even play with them. You know what I'm saying? There are two biggest additions that didn't even play with them. Whoever, boy, this thing got a long ass name, bro. Yannick Konen Niederhauser. Yannick Konen Niederhauser is insane. That's an insane name, bro. That's an insane ass name, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That was an insane name. But he was 15 points. I think he's a center. Yeah, 15 points though. So I guess he was a center, but that's a long ass name. What up though? What up though, Cheyenne? What up everybody? Yeah, the Wolves too inconsistent. They clamped Anthony Edwards. I'm telling you, 7 to 18, one up 8 from the field. Like they had Chris Dunn on him, Derrick Jones Jr. I think I saw Kawhi on him a few. You know, they got some good defenders over there. But yeah, so as far as all that goes, man, there's a couple of things I wanted to bring to y'all attention, as well as the links for the Cash App and everything is in the description. What up, though? What up, though? Yeah, the links for if you want to donate to the Cash App will be in the description. One second, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. So that's a couple things I wanted to bring to y'all, but Terminator fried them boys in Minnesota for sure he did. So yeah, I think this was a good win for the Clippers. Knicks bounce back. Hornets, they on fire. I definitely have to give them their love. But Hornets fans, sorry to tell you, but that streak ends tomorrow, man. Playing the big dogs, bro. We know about y'all. We ain't taking y'all lightly. We see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, Piston fans see everything. We don't take no opponent lightly. I don't know what was going on with that Wizards game. That's the first time we never really took an opponent like lightly and some shit like that. Where I don't like that, but it is what it is. And then they was just hitting some crazy stuff. We did end up locking up and locking in, but we over that. But yeah, definitely gonna end. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. Um, it's Super Bowl Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I will have the link to my Cash App in the description. Also in my community. So if you want to donate, you know what I'm saying, you can. And I appreciate that, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'm out. Peace.